live. I said I'm gonna go live again. I don't know who's up because it's Sunday night. Y'all probably ready for work. Y'all probably going to sleep for work in the morning. So it's Sunday night. I'm off on Mondays, so I don't work on Mondays, so I could be up all night. So I want to talk about Pickmesha, right? I know some people are up. Some people will join. The reason why there's so many Pickmesha in the black community, as I was saying before, right? The reason why there's so much Pickmes and Pickmesha in the black community is because black men cheat so much. It's like a culture of cheating. Like people could say, oh, you're making it up. You're not a part of the culture. You're not a part of the culture. And that's the reason why you see their preferences, right, are getting the problems that they're getting in their preferences. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna get into Pickmesha, but I'm gonna tell you why their preference are getting, because they gas their preference up, telling them, oh, your skin is this, your hair is this, making them think that they're better than black women, but they still get treated. So the gaslighting, tell them about their skin, their hair, the gaslighting, right? That's gaslighting. Get love bombing, oh, the love bombing. Telling them this and that. And then when they end up in the same position, single mother with a biracial baby, single mother with a biracial, a lot of this is in New York. A lot of this. You see, but a lot of times if you stick to what your white men, they'll provide a life for you. They'll marry you. Black men, a lot of times they end up single mothers, the white women. A lot of times they do. It is what it is. But my thing is, the reason why there's so much Pickmesha in the black community is because of black men cheat so much. Is a thing. I was watching a video with this woman, and she was with her husband, and the man cheated on her with 20 women. I will preserve my health because I want to preserve my health and like take care of myself the best way I can. I don't want no diseases like HIV. I don't want to catch that because I know a lot of the times they will be married and still sleep with prostitutes. I know that for a fact. They still, what, can I say that? They still sleep with sex workers. I know that for 100% fact. 100. I'm not making it up. There's no reason for me to bash. I would love to have a quality husband, but I don't feel safe, right? I don't feel safe because as soon as you turn your back, they're going against you. They're cheating, right? And that's the reason why black women know that black men cheat so much. So that's why there's so much Pickmesha. Why you think black women are always fighting over men? It's the Pickmesha type. There's black women who choose they're going to be single. There's black women who say, hey, I'm going to be single. I'm happy. I'll do my career. I don't want to deal with the men cheating on me and giving me possibly a life-changing STD, like something to take my life. Yeah, some of these STDs, they go away eventually or they'll cure themselves. But HIV is something that is rampant in the black community. And then people don't really speak about it, but it's a rampant thing, right, in the black community. Every black person knows someone with HIV. And if you don't, it's very rampant in the black community. And it's a very serious topic. That's why I'm talking about it, right? So Pickmesha, a lot of black women know black men. We're taught little. Black men cheat. They cheat. They will have you pregnant. And that when you're pregnant, that's when they'll go out and cheat on you. It's a known thing. I ask a lot of pregnant black women who are innocent, who didn't do anything to deserve it, right? That's the reason why you have so many desperate women. Let me tell you something. Pickmesha, a pick-me, she makes a terrible friend. A pick-me makes a terrible friend. She will always turn on you because of a man. She will not show up because sorry, my man called. Sorry, I was laying up with my man. She will have plans for you with a month. Pickmesha, right? And she makes a terrible friend. She will have plans with you a whole month, but no matter whatever if she have plans, it doesn't matter what you plan. She dropped it because a man called, even though she know he's cheating. Some of these Pickmeshas, they'll do anything. And the men is not loyal. That's the reason why there's so much Pickmesha in the black community. It's like a competition for men. They don't like us. They don't value us. They do not like us. Black women or dark-skinned women, they don't like us. They don't value us. They just use us. Use us, talk bad about us, mock our hair. And there was somebody that came on this channel that was saying, if I'm bald-headed like your mama, your 600-pound mama, maybe, yeah, possibly. And your mama's not attractive. I know that. right? Your mama's very unattractive. So for that man, I know it was a black man is always one that they tear us down. And you look at the podcast, right? The reason why there's so much Pickmesha is because the self-esteem and the worth is not there in black women. The father, the absent father in the home, the father that's supposed to give you the self-esteem, he's not there a lot of the times, right? So, and then we're always bashed from a young age. We're not pretty enough. Our skin is dark. Our hair is this or that's is that. And black men, they use us. There's a guy that I dated very briefly that he was trying to use me for sex. I cut him off. I moved on with my life. I never thought of this guy. Never. A few months ago, this guy went and started telling people in my building, right? And it's a 40-something-year-old man, and that he had sex with me, trying to degrade me and belittling me in a sexual derogatory way. This is why sometimes a lot of black women they stay single by choice. It's not a thing that nobody wants black women. It's a thing that a lot of black women they're staying single by choice because they're terrified. They're terrified. They know some of these men that can't be trusted. And Pickmesha, she already let all her self-worth go. She's Pickmesha has no, she'll throw you under the bus for a man. Pickmesha is the one, I'm gonna tell you, is the one that's married to a cheater or in a relationship with a cheater. She'll do anything to keep him faithful and he will not. To the point where he rips her to shreds internally. He'll rip her to shreds internally and she has no self-worth left. That's what Pickmesha is. A lot of the times Pickmesha end up, she's chasing male validation so bad. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Yeah. She's chasing male validation so bad. Pick me, pick me. I'm talking. You get what I'm saying? So that's what Pickmesha comes from in the black community a lot of times, because it's just like the men are so disloyal. It is what it is. The men are so disloyal. So it's just like the only women that could be happy, the women that's happy are the ones who either they choose to be single, they choose their peace, or they probably date outside their race. Because the men, I mean, no matter what you do for them, they're so this is not something that I'm making up. This is where the Pickmesha come from. The women know the men are not loyal at all. You give it's sometimes it's sad the way some married women go out sad. It's really sad the way I see some women go out sad. Pick me, and the man is still, you're married to the man and he's still cheating. It's like they're gonna lose their whole sense. They'll give everything, their soul, their spirit, anything to keep the man faithful. They're not. A lot of the black men, they're not faithful. They're not. They'll sleep around until they're 90. And they will play games. That's where Pickmesha comes from. They want to be picked so bad. Pick me, please, pick me. There's nothing. Some of the women, us women in general, are so desperate to the point where you've done everything. You've been loyal. You've been faithful. You've cooked. You've cleaned. You've done everything, and they're still cheating. And they cheat with your neighbor or somebody close to you. And that's where the Pickmesha comes from. Please pick me is like a sense of desperation. They've done everything. They've done everything to make this man happy. Please, but to the point where they have nothing left, no self-esteem, no worth. Now they're on the floor begging, pick me. Please, I've given everything. I've given my dignity. I gave you children, and they still won't get picked. That's where Pickmesha comes from. And it's nothing wrong with the women. Obviously, women they want to be picked. They want to be loved. No one don't want to feel not supported, not uplifted, just out here in the wilderness by themselves. No support, no upliftment by a man. No, but unfortunately, we cannot trust the men, because a lot of these men is our downfall, and black women know that. Unfortunately, we can't trust the men. It's just like, it's terrifying being in a relationship with them, because they're always up to some tricks, whether they have their phone on silent, whether they have their phone face down, whether it's just you're so at peace when you're not with them. You're so at peace when they're out of your life. And that's why a lot of black women are really choosing to be single, because it's like if either be single or be dragged. Pick me, you give them everything and they still won't marry you. They still won't be loyal. And even if they do marry you, they're cheating with either their coworker, their neighbor, somebody, your family member, and you've done so much for them and they still will not be loyal. And so that's why a lot of black women, they've done everything. Or now all they could do now is beg on their knees and say, please pick me, please pick me. And the black women that choose to be single, they're at peace. They're like, thank you, Father God, honey. They're at peace because they were in that situation before. They were in that hell of being dragged, disrespected. They don't like us. Black men don't like us, period. I know that for a fact. They don't like our dark skin. They don't like themselves, right? Because they don't like themselves. So they just don't like us. They're always saying, anytime I see a nasty, degrading comment about my looks, I know who's saying it. And I'm not going to stoop myself low and degrade myself so I can go on the floor and beg, pick me, pick me. I'm not doing that. Okay, I think that sums up why there's a lot of pick me. Yeah, but anytime, nothing wrong with my looks, but black men will always tear me down and say, oh, you're bald headed or your hair. It's always black men. Always. I have never had a set of men ever rip me to shreds. Like one time, what happened to me once? A white man multiple times white men had to save me. Multiple times on the subway. Like as a black woman, they don't like us, so they will target us on the subway. I'm telling you this. I had to hide underneath a white man once, right behind him, because I was targeted because black men, I think they just don't like dark skin. They don't like us. I asked a relative once a simple question, and the person said to me, I feel you're attacking me. And I said, I would never speak to this person again, honey. Because I don't even know how to navigate with them. But anyhow, that's the reason why a lot of black women are Pickmesha. They want to be picked so bad because of they know it's very, very, very hard to get a black man to like you, be loyal to you, and settle down. They're not anybody who says, hey, they could be married and they still have sex with other women while they're married. Marriage means nothing to them. It's the truth. I have never, maybe I probably see one or two faithful married black men, but I haven't seen much. They cheat on their wives, the one that I know of. And I think that's the reason why us black women are programmed at a young age say that all men cheat. I don't think all men cheat, but I don't think all men cheat. I don't think that. I think there's probably one of very few quality black men. Very few quality. But I think that they have no loyalty to the women. And that's the reason why I do this channel, for women to uplift yourself. Right? That's why I say big up yourself, large up yourself. For the woman to uplift, understand this is the truth. If a man, a lot of times when you're pregnant, that's when they cheat on you. They put you in a very bad situation. Like, that's why I said big up yourself, large up yourself a lot of times, to uplift yourself. Because black women are always, you're ugly, you're bald-headed, you're this, you're aggressive, you're nothing, you're trash. And this is the programming a lot of times. Oh, white women are better, Snow Bunny is better, their hair, their whatever. Or like always bringing us down. Oh, always, and this is the messages. These are the constant programming, the messages. Oh, thank you. That was nice. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, but that's really how black women are treated. You know, that's the reason why when you see black women, they got a lot of issues. A lot of the times they got a lot of issues because of abuse and been treated that type of way. Because like for me, like the level of this, and I'm being honest on this channel because it's real talk and I talk about my life and really what happens. For a man to go ahead and go and degrade me like that and talk about like degrade me, it's like it makes me literally sick to my stomach. It really is like it's sick to my stomach. A lot of black women, you guys will be surprised. We're choosing to be single. We don't want to be terrified anymore. We don't want to be sleeping with the enemy. You don't like us? So be it. If you see, if you, any, yeah, a lot of black women, like the Pickmesha, though, that's those are the ones that are still on the dating market because they know the one that's Pickmesha, they're still on the market, like begging black men to be faithful, which will never happen, right? All they, but the ones there's black women that's they're choosing. Hey, I don't want this abuse. I don't want this hate in my life anymore. Go and be with your preference. Oh, you said black women seeming act confident. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, we have no choice. Black women have no choice to be, and I get it. Like black women have no choice but to be like, strong, and that's the reason why they say strong. We have no choice but to be strong because a lot of time we're left alone and we're being abused and stuff. So we have no choice. But what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Drop, fall out and not handle our responsibilities? No, we're just gonna have to suck it up. But a lot of times, a lot of times black women are pick meshas, are like desperate pick me because they want to be picked by a man badly because they know the man cheats so bad. They have no loyalty or worth for us. None. As soon as we turn our back, either they're trying our cousin, family. That's just the reality of it. And that's what I've seen. If you've seen better, if you've seen more, if you've seen better, you've seen better. But what I've seen is it's very bad. It's very bad the way a lot of black women are treated, and that's the reason why you see Pickmesha everywhere, fighting over men. You shouldn't be having to fight over your husband. When a man marries you, he's supposed to choose that commitment. You shouldn't have to fight over your husband. And that's a lot of times black women, they're married, but they're still having to deal with other women. You think you're married and you're supposed to be at peace. That's not the case. A lot of black women, when they're married, it's just another level of hell that they've entered with these men. Another level of hell because the man cheats so bad. It's terrifying. It's just like you're married, you sleep with your enemy. It's terrifying. It's just like you want to marry, but then you don't want to be married, right? And then get comfortable with somebody, and then you think you're comfortable having unprotected sex, and then you end up catching something because you think you're married, you think you're being faithful, and then you get too comfortable, then you end up having unprotected, and it happens a lot. And I'm like, I speak out about it a lot of times. I see it. Like they cheat so much. That's where Pick Mesha comes from. You still gotta beg your husband to be faithful to you. You still gotta you're in a so-called relationship. He's messing with you. He's messing with your neighbor. You're in a relationship with him. He's messing with somebody in the church. He's messing with this person. There's no loyalty there. So that's why either you're gonna be a pick Mesha, pick me, please pick me, chasing these men around, or you're just gonna choose, hey, as a black woman, I'm choosing to be single and happy, and I don't have to live with constant anxiety, constant fear that I'm being cheated on. And I'd rather just yeah. Yeah, it's the truth. That's why you see a lot of black women are single because it's hard. Like, how do I make you a mod? Let me see if I make you a mod. A mod. Okay, I add you as mod. Okay, there you are. Oh yes, Kathleen. I'm glad somebody. Yes, I t- I let you be a mod, so you're the mod now. And then Kathleen, it's terrifying, and that's the reason why you see women, they like pick me. It's just like they've given so much, and they don't have older women to tell them the truth. Like they don't have. I try to warn younger girls all the time, but they just rather end up in a bad situation. I try to warn younger, like, make sure you have value in who you are. You work for something on your own. You love who you are. You build yourself up so you don't have to be a pick me. Pick me. You never looked, yeah, I'm speaking the truth. You never looked at, that's the way it is, sis. That's the reason why you see black women, they're like, pick me. It's terrifying being with black men. I told you, I was dating a guy, not recently, but like I said, years ago. This was like 8 years ago. I had a sexual encounter with a guy. Like, you're dating and you think you're going to go somewhere. This guy, I realized he was just using me for sex, and I cut him off. 8 years later, this guy went into he's so disrespectful. He went in the gym and started telling people disrespectful things. This guy's so low. It's just terrifying to sleep with. It's like you're sharing intimate moments with an enemy. It's disgusting. They make you feel like a dirty, disgusting piece of garbage after being with them. They make you feel like you want to scrub your skin with like steel wool, with Brillo pad. They're so disrespectful. I want a loyal person. How can you donate? Just press super thanks. Press thank you. You could press the button that says thank you. It's the truth. I'm not lying. Like, I'm so much happier at peace. I don't want to be laying up with somebody who could possibly put in my health at risk. I know women who caught HIV from their husband. I know of, I work with so many women and hear so many stories. Yep. You said, look, sometimes I don't, there's nothing wrong with looking for love, because human beings, as a woman, they need a man needs a woman, and we need each other for love. But dealing with these type of treacherous men, backstabbing, disloyal, put your heart into something else, your passion, your love, and wait it out, and wait and test these, watch, because these people are low, they're disloyal, they're treacherous. All right, don't ever be like, I don't want women to like be surprised of the type of people that we're dealing. That's the reason why I say, that's why there's so much Pickmesha in the black community. They won't even be loyal to their husband, to their wife. They won't. I've seen it. It's terrifying. I don't want to get married. Like, honestly, I don't. Should I put this up here? I honestly, I don't want to get married. I'm gonna be honest with you, because it's terrifying. Like, you're marrying somebody and he's really your enemy and he's really doing you dirty. Like, it's scary. I gotta pray about it. For me to get married, I really gotta pray, because they're like snakes. No, you do so much for them. And that's the reason why you see the Pickmesha. Pick me. But there's nothing you could do, sis. No matter how much you beg him, no matter how much you plead, that's their nature. Listen to their mentality in the music. B word, this, that. They will look at women as a B word, especially women that look like them. And it's a self-hate issue. So no matter how much pick me should be like, oh, pick me. They hate you. They hate themselves. That's the reason why they could look at you and try to say, to me, when I came to this country and I understand the Black American mentality, and I came to this country and they were bashing me as a kid, how could you bash somebody and you have the same features and characteristics as? It says error, but usually they it lets you send a thank you. You could probably go on another one of my videos and press thank you, and it automatically lets you give me a donation. Any one of my videos, all you do is press thank you, and then it'll let you get a donate. It'll let you donate. But it's the reality of it. Sinji did a whole movement about it, right? About how Black women are treated, or whatever the case may be. She did a whole movement, and they banned her channel on this platform. So I gotta be very careful. I'm not here to bash anybody, but a lot of times, Pickmesha, you gotta let go of those relationships with these men. You gotta let it go. Only way you're gonna find your joy. Pickmesha, pick me, and you should never be friends with a pick me. Because what happens, she's gonna cancel plans on you. She wants to be picked so bad. She's gonna cancel plans on you. You probably have something. She's not even gonna show up at your birthday or something important, like important events. You don't be friends with Pickmesha. Pick me, pick me, pick me. You don't be friends with her, because when it comes to you needing her, she's not gonna show up, because as soon as her man calls, she's gonna drop everything for him, and he still don't like or respect her. Can't be friends with a pick me. And oh, they even go against their own family. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. They go against their own family for a man. It don't matter. They just, anything they'll do to get picked. And they make terrible friends. Yeah, I think I should put more of the grass. I don't know if this is working, but it looks bad. Somebody was supposed to do it for me, but they don't. So I wouldn't be doing nothing for that person again anyway. So I'm free. Bye. You don't do nothing for me. I don't do nothing for you. Bye. I'm free. Oh, and you know what? There's so much black women that's Pickmesha, right? A lot of black women are Pickmesha because another reason why they want to be picked so bad, they put other races of women above black women. I know I told my story many times on this channel when a Hispanic that I knew from nowhere, a Puerto Rican, I never met this person a day in my life, never had a conversation to this Puerto Rican woman, never spoke to this woman, never looked at this woman, never. She was dating my baby father or whatever, my son's father. I don't care. I tell my story. I was walking minding my business. She came up to me and started and ripped my hair out. If I ever see this girl, and I'm saying this for the world to know, if for no reason, because I guess she wanted to be picked by a black man, right? So she came up to me and ripped my ponytail. But let me tell you, I don't care if I ever see this girl again, and you see that Janika's on the news and I'm arrested and I'm in jail and I did a life sentence, it's because I saw that girl again. Because this person came up to me and ripped my hair, Hispanic, because that black men like to hype them up and say, mira, mira, caramba, caramba to them, and hype them up and tell them you're better than black women. And a Hispanic came up to me that I knew from nowhere, ripped my hair out. If I ever go to jail, you know that's why. If you ever see me in prison, snapped, anything like that, that's why. Because I saw her again. If I ever say, I will take all the strength. If I see her again, this girl that came up to me and ripped my hair out, I'm taking all the strength of my ancestors out on her. Trust me, I don't care how long ago it was. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't care how long ago it was. This is a person that came up to me to fight me over a black man, a Hispanic, because they like to push them on a pedestal. I don't know you. And yeah, if you ever see me go to prison, it's because of her. Because she's going to, if I ever catch her, I'm doing life. That's all I gotta say. If you want to be picked by a black man so bad, stay away from black women. If you want to be picked by a black man so bad, because y'all know they cheat too, because y'all get cheated on too, stay away from black women. That's not bothering you. It was crazy. I was walking minding my business once, and it's pissing me off so bad. This is why I talk about it, because she's been hiding out for me for years. She made sure she went to another state. I was minding my business. Out of nowhere, she came up to me and put hands on me, and she don't realize I don't care if I'm 90 years old in a nursing home. They're gonna have to give me a life sentence the way I have to do this, the way I do this, girl. I mind my business. There's nobody I can say I bother them. And this is what black men bring into our life. The hate, the triangulation. And this is why so many black women become Pickmesha, because they have to basically sell their soul to get fake care. Fake care. It is what it is. It is what it is. Disloyalty. Don't want to commit. They'll be 80 years old, don't want to commit. Oh, they hype them up. Maya hype them up. This one, she came up to me. Yes, honey, they hype them up. And I love when they get done out. Yeah, yeah, yes, you're right. They hype them up and call them spicy when they get mad. But black woman gets mad, she's called a masculine man. That's what they do to us. They do anything to tear us down, tear down our beauty or anything. But let me tell you, me telling this story, he hyped her up bad. This chick came up to me and literally ripped my ponytail off, and she had to go to another state. She never ever showed up again. And I'm telling you this right now, if I don't care how old I am. I don't care if I'm 99 and the little strength that I have left, I'm doing life if I ever see her again. You crazy? I never fought over a man. Never. Never ever in my life fought over a man. And a random mira macaramba caramba came up to me and started and ripped my ponytail out over a black man. And he did her mocky. Now she's a baby mama of 3 and never married. She won. She's a big, hefty baby mama of 3, never married. She won. Came up to me and ripped my ponytail out. If I ever see her again, honey, I'm having like PTSD from that situation. You're minding your business and a random person fighting you over a man. Unbelievable. Before I become a Pickmesha, desperate, begging for a man to grovel, I'll just stay single, pray, and find a quality human being, a quality person. I don't want to be terrified that as soon as I turn my back, he's trying to sleep with my sibling or my neighbor. And then it's sad that how women be fighting each other instead of holding the men accountable. It's sad that the women fight each other instead of holding the men accountable. It's really, if women really had this mindset, hey, let's get together and whoop on, let's get together and cut him off and none of us speak to him, then it would be a whole different narrative. But they rather compete. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. Oh, no, pick me, pick me. No one's getting picked. You're just giving him more options to sleep around with. All right, guys, tell me what topic I should talk about next. You guys say you never thought about the pick me shot. You never thought about pick me like that, right? That's what pick me is like. You have a boyfriend already and you have to try to have him pick. He's just using you. A lot of times these guys are just using you. Oh my God. And you know the funny Anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel. I'm getting off of here. I'm getting off now because it's late anyway. It's almost 11 o'clock. But yeah, that's how it really be. That's the reason why you see a lot of broken black women, desperate black women, and women fighting over men, because the men are not loyal. You basically got to beg. The woman, I'm telling you, a lot of black women are choosing to be single. Because when you find that place where you're single and you don't have to be terrified of, catching a disease from your partner that's supposed to be loyal, but he's not. He sleep with multiple women on you, and it's like you're terrified that you're going to catch something. And when you find that peace, like being away from them, you don't understand. When you find that peace of just your singlehood and your peace and your joy, you're never gonna second guess why black women are single again. Deuces, guys. Love you. Big up yourself, guys. I'll be back. I'll be back.